Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to TRG Central. This is Gary, and this is episode 2 of the pre-play of the 2026 Road to the Triple Crown. Episode 2 will feature running the Kentucky Oaks and the Kentucky Derby. And you can see from the leader boards here, these are the results after the two Kentucky Oaks and two Kentucky Derby heat races. Alright, so let's go ahead and head over to the schedule. And remember the Triple Crown Series is the pre-play. And you see here we already have selected the field for the finals. That was done at the end of episode 1. So here is the Oaks. And here is the Derby. Okay, we also made sure that the jockeys were the ones that ran in the heat race and which would run in the real life Derby and Oaks. So let's go ahead and get the first race started. 1,500,000. It picks up 150 Kentucky Derby victory points. If we were running the prequel or we were running the full schedule that would run from January to December, by the time that you got into December, you would have the standings or top horses of the 2026, and that would be the top 3-year-olds. Let's head over to Churchill Downs, 9 furlong race, and get it started. Okay, well, looks like we have 3 fillies that could be very close here as the favorite. You have a couple 99 one shots. Remember when we filled it in, the top horse or filly that was from the 2 heat races got post position 1. We didn't do any randomization of the post position. We just went with what we had. If we will go back to the schedule screen, there is an option to randomize the post position. But once you get here, when you're running the schedule, you cannot randomize post positions. Okay, so let's go ahead and, we could do this. Let's do the past performances. And you can see Counting Stars did win one heat race, and the other winner was Percy's Bar. Anyway, that's how they did in their first race. You can see that Counting Stars had a 108 rating, which is pretty good for TRG, and then Percy's Bar 106. Alright, so let's head over to Churchill Downs. So let's get the first race underway. Again, it's a 10-horse field. You can see the fillies are listed here. We'll just quickly go through them. Remember, we'll be watching horse 1, filly 1, 2, and 3. Let's go ahead and head over to Stewart's Tower, see if everything's okay. It is. And they're off. We have Percy far allocated first, but that did not last very long as far as the leaderboard is concerned. Explorer is first in the first turn. Heading into the back straight, we have 4 Dazzling Dame. Dazzling Dame did this in her heat race too, but then I think one of the two of the horses overcame Dazzling Dame and be like, here we go now. Explorer has just passed Dazzling Dame in the back clubhouse turn. It looks like Explorer is getting a nice lead over the rest of the pack. Doesn't look like any of the other fillies in the pack are going to catch Exploria. And there's two. So we could have a 1, 2, 3 if one can pass. No, one did with 7, did Plum Queen. So there you have it. We have Exploria winning the Kentucky Oaks with Percy's Bar second, Palm Queen third, Dazzling Dame fourth, and Meaning fifth. As you can see, Exploria won it quite handily. Percy Bar was pretty far behind, 7 lengths, and from the rest of them were 10 plus. So that's it here from Churchill Downs for the Kentucky Oaks. Let's head over to the schedule again and take a quick look at the field again for the Kentucky Derby. Remember, Force 1 Commandment had the best time in both the heat races and the Berman, further review, and so forth. So let's go over and run this race. This purse is $5 million, 10 furlongs rate 1. You also get 150 victory points here. So at the betting window, we get the odds, and of course, number 1 should be the favorite, and Dan and Berman, and further ado. And the rest of the field, it could be anybody's guess. Again, we can view the past performances, and you can see here that Commandment 1, his heat race, and then the same with Dan and Berman. He won his heat race. So there's the field. That's their past performance from the heat race. Let's go ahead and head over to Churchill Downs and start race 2. Again, we'll check the field. This is a 10 furlong race, a little longer than the fillies at 9. And you can see the field down in the lower right corner as we go through there. 6 is for 10, 7 to Pluma, 8 to 5th, 9 emerging market, litmus test 10. Let's check the Hewitt Tower. It looks like everything's a go, and they're off. And 6 is out of the gate first. That's 10. 3 further ado, and taking a slight lead, but 7 is taking over Puma after the first 2 turns. But then we have further ado taking. Whoa, it's now 3 horses tied. Here's whoa, 9. Who's 9? The Merchant Market taking the lead here. We're in the back straight. It looks like there's 5. Look how close they are. And 6 just passes them all. That's a 10. Wow, what a race. 1 has now jumped into the lead. That's a commandment. Here we go into the back straight. We have 4 horses, 5 horses all within striking distance. 9 is still with the lead as emerging market. We're heading into the home stretch. And it's 3 and 9, 1, 2, and Commandment has a chance. And it's still 3, 9, 1, 8, and 7. Look at 7. Yuma. And we have our last game turn, and we gonna have a photo finish. As you can see, we have 9 and 3 tied, and then right behind them was 1 and 7. Wow, what a race here at Churchill Downs in the finals of the Kentucky Derby. There you go, Emerging Market wins, further ado backed by his Commandment and the Puma are 1 length behind. Commandment gets the nod. Must have been ahead by like a nose or something. But you have the final wrap up. And so happy got disqualified. Yep, suicide qualified and was placed last. And you can see he was about in the middle of the race. That's the end. So there you have it. Emerging market win. Picked up how much? $3 million. Not bad, and 150 victory points. So that's it from Churchill down. We can go over to the, and here is the next up will be the Black Eye Susan and the Princeton Stakes. They'll be a couple weeks down the road. Once we get the signing fields for both of those races, we'll put them into the game, and then we'll run the replay of both the Black Eye Susan and Princeton. Let's update the victory points. And there you have it, emerging market and Exploria with the highest victory points. And we could do the male only. And there you go, emerging market. And further ado, commandment, the Puma. The Bitch got 15 victory points, but got no winnings. And Dana Berman, and so forth. The female side, we have Exploria with the win. Percy Spar, Pong, Queen, Dazzling, Dame, and Meaning in the top 5. You can see the points. And I think we're going to wrap this up here on episode 6. The road to the, episode 2 of the road to the Triple Crown. Episode 3 again will feature the heat races for both the Priestess and the Black Eye Susan if either race has more than 10 horses. So until then, this is Gary signing off. I hope you enjoy the races.